Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Dubai going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. And now Seiya Suzuki.
For Dubai, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
And that's downstairs. And this one is off and running. And a swing and a miss there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Betts. Hard on the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And a couple of quick outs. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Fought off foul. To the right side, India. Throws to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Kansas City, getting the nod in this one, Ubaldo Jimenez.
Leading up for the Royals,
try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Dairon Blanco leading things off and takes a strike. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Jonathan India at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, Baya. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Towards first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hunter Harvey.
For the Royals,
Jackson Chorio getting ready to hit.
Hunter Harvey.
First pitch, not close.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Forget it. He made him pay for that one. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. And here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. On the ground to first. One out in the second. So up next, Brenton Doyle. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one finds its way through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next offering is fouled back. Line to left. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Suzuki in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 2-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Carlos Hernandez gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Mookie digs in here. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Suzuki on at second with 2 down. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. This to third. Garcia tosses to first. They limit the damage here. And we're back. And here is Salvador Perez. Jimenez, a 6'4" righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Now pitching.
Eric Gagne into the game.
Gagne.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. One up, one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. And there's a foul ball. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rushing down to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Next to hit, Freddie Fermin.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
And that's the 3rd out. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Angel Serpa.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Freeman hits it in the air. Renfroe getting an angle on it. He's got it. And a quick out, number one. Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one ripped. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Ohtani takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Semien over at second, one down. And the slider just misses. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And they get Ohtani for the out. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. He's already homered in this game. India to first, out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell. Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Yuki Matsui.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One down. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Check swing, went around, 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Now only one out remaining.
Batting ninth.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Just missed. So 2 balls and no strikes.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Matsui is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to
field on the south side of Chicago. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Jake Eater.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Out towards right center field. Tauchman sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Sosa. And that is that. Back at right field. And today on the hill, Dennis Eckersley. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and foul ball. On the ground, right side. Simeon toss over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. So here's Robert now. That misses the zone. Ball 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
No strike.
And misses inside. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Runner at first with 2 away. Andrew Vaughn now.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Just missed. On the ground right side. And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Here's Josh Rojas. And fouled off. That's too low. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. And that is the inning. Back here on the south side. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Simeon. Eater back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor under it. Puts it away for the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fouled off. He was late.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
On the ground right side. A sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out. Now the batter now, Jackson Chourio.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Chourio measures 6 feet even, only 20 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Second inning here, no score. There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Dalton Rushing stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a base hit on the line. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. 2 outs, runner on first. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, A.J. Puck. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
That was straight queso right there.
That one missed. And that's down and away. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting seventh.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Benintendi.
Check swing and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Misses the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. There's a strike. White Sox down a run. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2 now.
Next offering misses down and away. Caught him looking for the K. Cam Boozer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Boozer.
Nolan Arenado leading things off and takes a strike. That's towards center. Taylor settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
Yeah.
Left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. In the air, center field. Taylor makes the catch, inning over. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Corey Lee.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Emilio Pagan.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that's outside. Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
The right fielder, number
There's Mike
18.
Tauchman. Struck out swinging his first time.
Tauchman.
Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swings and misses, struck him out. White Sox down to their final out.
Center fielder, number
Michael
24.
A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Taylor.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
So much rides on each and every at bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And a foul ball. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. Onto the home run porch and left. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Here's Mookie to hit. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw on to Santana. And Betts is gone. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
1 ball.
1 out, base is empty.
Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Lined into right and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Here is Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Swings through that one.
All 1's the count.
Hit hard, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front.
New pitcher on here, Tim Herron.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher in this game, Shota Imanaga.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman, and he takes it himself for the out. Stephen Kwan now to play.
Stephen Kwan.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, got him swinging. And there's 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Just missed. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Kane Smith. Well, one-run game, and here is Jackson Chourio.
Smith.
Outside low, 1-0. Smith, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. On the ground to short. Throw on to Santana. And quickly one away in the second. So digging in, Dalton Rushing.
Hey. 0-1.
That's off the inside corner. 1-1. There's the strike at the knees.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Just misses with that one. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Brenton Doyle stands in now and watches strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Late on that fastball.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Cleveland, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carl Edwards Jr. takes over on the mound.
Edwards Jr.
Just off the inside edge.
Ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And the pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a swing and a miss.
Count full.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 away. Jhonkensy Noel digs in now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 6. The catcher.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Naylor.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
A little bit high. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses across the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Hunter Gaddis gets the ball now. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered here in this one.
Hunter Gaddis.
The other way, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And the runner holds. And here's Freddie Freeman.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
0 for 1 so far. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And that one ripped into right and foul ball. Man at second. And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Freeman hits it in the air. Thomas settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Semien.
Up the middle, Schneemann whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's Ryan Rocchio.
The shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. Now pitching.
Yuki Matsui taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Schneemann.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. There's the strike up high, and the count 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Guardians with 1 out left. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Matsui is just 1 strike away. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
And that's a little high.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Jeffrey Springs.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Seiya Suzuki, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Mookie now. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Urshela to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here is Freddie Freeman. And ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Urshela to first in time. Freeman is out. There's two away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here is Marcus Semien. On the ground, Urshela whips it across. Third out. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burns.
When he
comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of...
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that one clips the corner.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
And that one is in there, called strike 3. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Ruiz, the runner at second with one away. Snap throw, snaps it to third.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. There's the swing and a miss. 2 outs.
1-1.
And 1 in scoring position. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Now
Jose Leclerc.
Athletics.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Jose Leclerc.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Breaking ball misses down and away.
They tried to get him to
1
go.
ball, 2 strikes.
Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
The left fielder, number 11, Jackson Chourio.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rooker on the move. Nice grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Brenton Doyle. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Now 1-1. No score here in the second. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Ruiz. Long run on his horse. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. This is J.J. Bleday.
Designated hitter, J.J. Bleday. Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, A.J. Puck.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point,
swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And that one popped in the air, left field. Chourio makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Puck, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Pinch hitter coming on, Willie Mays.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Mookie Betts. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Staying in the game on defense, Willie Mays. He entered as a pinch hitter, but this might get interesting. Not a position he's used to playing here.
Now pitching.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Carl Edwards Jr. Gio Urshela in the box now. Takes strike 1. And he chases that one below the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him! 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Next up for the A's, Max Schumann. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mays in pursuit. Brings it in. 2 away. And the batter now, Esteury Ruiz. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ruiz.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
There's the strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No, that's that slurp right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of break.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Miller back to work, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Swing and a foul out of play. stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. Grounded out his first time up. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's smacked on a line to center. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. On the board first. It's 1-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
And misses. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Jackson Chourio. Flied to right his first time. That missed by a lot. Ball one. And that one hammered. This one could be trouble. Freeman around third. He'll score. The relay throw.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's where a lot of triples lie. The opposite.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otañez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. In comes the runner from third, and they're up by 3.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Gets under and pops it up. Schumann on his way over, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Lawrence Butler. So they turn to their closer, Evan Phillips.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right-hander kick steals. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a heater. So up next, Brent Rooker went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
No balls, 1 strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
They're down to their final strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Phillips is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're